if you guys were able to join the new product reveal or not, but if you did not, this is your new product collection. This has borders, it has a gigantic tag, banner, whatever you want to call it. This piece is amazing. And you've got some that look like gears, you've got a little journaling template, there's a star, and this wonderful, wonderful arrow on there. And this is called Everyday Adventures, and it's $25.95 in the shop. You just go to kiwilane.com and you will look for the scrapbooking kits, and this is one of them. We have two. The other one that came out was Nature Walk. It had some flowers and some really cool pieces with it too. But you can make an entire layout with just these templates, and you could do more than one layout. But tonight we're going to use these, and I'm also going to add a few more because I love to layer with Kiwi Lane. That's what makes Kiwi Lane shine. It's layering. So, all right. Well, first of all, I'm going to whet your appetite.
Linda says hi from sunny Florida. So that makes me feel depressed because it's kind of dreary here. Lisa from Michigan says hi.
Awesome.
We'll be there in a few days.
Yes,
so.
We're getting ready to head for the mega meet. We're leaving on Sunday. So
Barb Son says hi.
Hey Barb, did you lose another template? I got a teaser. She was at our stay and play Thursday, and it never fails. She loses one of the templates, and then we all laugh, and it says, "Okay, I found it." So anyway, this is the subject tonight. I don't know if you guys can they see that, Lee? All right, you back there with the camera.
It's pretty ugly, won't you?
No, this is Lee. This was in our kitchen in December 23rd of 2020. Now this you're probably looking and say, hey, that looks like lemonade or orange juice. Oh, no, no, no. It is pickled eggs. All right. So we've got some pictures with this, and a friend,
tarragon or some kind of
it curry or something in it. But well, when I show you the rest of the pictures, you're going to understand why I'm so excited about this layout. All right, so we're going to clear these off just a little bit.
Patricia joined from Cocoa Beach, Florida, but she's there on business. She's actually from Los Angeles.
Oh, awesome.
So
well,
coast,
welcome,
that's
welcome.
Another way to put it there.
All right. So I have pre-designed this already, but I'm going to just put a few little templates right here. Okay. So this is Everyday Adventure. Now I pulled out the tiny chevrons. This is 1A and 1B. And we're going to use this as a fun border right on top of that. And then I pulled out gadgets. Now, I don't believe this is in the shop anymore. You have to look for sure. There's so many that have been retired and into the vault. But if you are a Kiwi Lane user, you probably have these. To be honest with you, these are some that don't get used a lot. But this they go perfect with this set. So I'm going to use that as a background. And then I'm going to use this one also. Now, don't just imagine this being empty, okay? So we're not going to make it look like that. We're going to do something different. Okay. And then I'm going to take this one from Everyday Adventure, and I'm going to tuck it right under here. And then I'm going to take the other one from Everyday Adventure, and I'm going to lay it on top. Okay, so now we have the journal spot. And I'm going to lay it there. I've got this little star. I'm going to accent that journal spot. All right, we got a few more here to go. Now, I also pulled out Tiny Wacky 3T, and I'm going to lay that right there, and you're going to see in a minute why I put that there. And then I've got Tiny Explore, which is 5T, and I'm going to put that up there. Move it down just a tad so it equals with that one. Are you guys seeing all the layers that are coming up? All right, and then we have one more star. This is from Widget. So we've got Tiny Explore, Tiny Wacky, Widget, and chevrons added on, and gadgets. So I'm gonna put that other star right here. So we have a little layer there. Now, this inside of this gadget, I don't know if they meant to do this or not, but widget number 4 actually fits perfect right in that center. And then widget number 2 fits right in the center of that. So we've got a gear theme kind of going on, right? Well, the reason I chose these templates in particular is because my husband is by trade a mechanical engineer. So when he does something, I like to incorporate his background, or, you know, he does music and all that. So I like to put a little bit of something that relates to him. So this picture is going to go right here. And this picture is actually just about, it's like 4 by 5.5. Okay, now, so here we go. All right, so first of all, he offers a taste to our grandson, Maxwell, and that doesn't help. That doesn't work, but we're going to tuck that little guy right up here. Okay. And then he tries to get our son, who is also an engineer, a mechanical engineer. He's actually CEO out in North Dakota. We're going to put that one up here. Bring this down just a tad. All right. And then, of course, Lee had to sample, and he gave 2 thumbs up, so he liked it. But this one is going to go here, and this one is going to go here. Yes, I'm covering part of the design up, but that's okay, because we'll still get the colors in there. And then this arrow is going to go right across. I'm actually going to split it. So it's going to be on part of it on this page and part of it on that page. So that is the layout. So if you guys want to take a screenshot, and this is what we're doing. All right. So we got any comments, Lee, there that we should?
Chris says hi.
Hello. That's it? Just Chris? Oh, guys.
Well, there's several, but I've read a lot of them already.
Oh, okay. All right. So what I'm using tonight is authentic manly paper. I'm going to show you this page. This is all the colors that come with it.
Realize this is a holiday tonight.
A holiday?
This is Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yesterday was your birthday.
May the 4th.
May the 4th be with you.
I know.
And he had to work. He didn't even get a birthday cake, guys. And he had to have Hardee's for supper because I was at a stay and play, but you know. So anyway, these are the colors that come with it. You've got all kinds of texture looking things too. Like you've got the weaved leather, you've got dominoes, you've got the hemp rope, you've got a ruler. Of course, you have some hexagons. I mean, it's just a really, really pretty colors. So, but on the back of it, it's got cards like a ace and a king. It's got some chips and a dice. And then this one reminds me of license plate numbers, or what's the ones that, well, just like you put on lockers, like they had the when you're a kid at school, like locker numbers. And then it's got a stripe on the back.
That one had king side. Who's watching the coronation? Huh?
I'm gonna watch it. And these are like the end of wood blocks, like if you're doing a flower bed or whatever, those big 4 by, what do they call them, 4x4s or 6x6? But they're the landscaping. It looks like they took pictures of the ends, and yeah, I guess it could.
And what are those? Are those socks?
Hexagons.
Okay.
Hexagon. So you
That
can
was
get
a
the,
test.
okay, so last time when I did a video for Scrap Mania on this last Sunday, we did the hexagon templates from the they're called Be Sweet templates. And that paper would be perfect for a masculine B page with those templates. And then we've got a brick wall. And on the back, it looks like a leather off of a saddle or a belt. And then we've got this really pretty faded plaid. And of course, the splatter paint. And we have plaid
Gingham.
and shoes. Nope, that's not gingham. That's just regular plaid. Okay, so the way
I
that,
like my shirt in the pictures.
kind of. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to take up a couple of these bigger ones and put down, and then I'm going to do the borders so that we build from the bottom up. So I'm going to take the
So you're
templates
going
out.
to have layers in.
I'm going to have layers.
Shannon says hi. She loves watching. your
Hello.
videos.
Oh, I'm so glad. That makes me happy. Okay, so this one is going on this one. All right, so all we got to have for Kiwi Lane, besides our templates and paper, is a pencil. So
And scissors.
and scissors. Yep. So
And
this has
glue
a
stick.
slight, you got to let me know, make sure that I stay in the
I
view.
will.
Okay. So this has a slight curve on it. It's not actually completely square.
little concave on it.
Yeah,
chamfer it
just a little bit. So we're going to trace this. And I'm using a Kuru Toga pencil, mechanical pencil by Uni. This pencil once you've used it, you will not go back to any other pencil. It doesn't leave marks like a regular lead pencil does on your templates. And it just works fantastic. Okay, so now I'm going to get my scissors, which are Tim Holtz. These are ever sharpening and very easy to work with. I'm going to actually cut this away from the biggest part. Now there is more paper in this collection, more sheets, but these are the ones that I've chosen to use. Okay, now we'll go back through. It's getting that time of night where the light outside is actually dark and I have trouble seeing.
Well, it's usually still pretty bright at this time.
Yeah.
Have any sun to. We got clouds.
All right. So you guys tell me what you were doing today. What have you guys been up to? We're finishing loading the RV. Just about there. And like I said, we're leaving Sunday for Michigan. Excited about that. Going to the mega meet. And
Going to
catch up
Charlotte
with some of
first
you.
for 2
Oh
days.
yeah, we have to get the coach worked on at Charlotte.
Just
Okay.
serviced.
Yeah. A couple little issues though that they need to take. Now I can't
Yeah, a couple
see where the
recalls.
pens. There it is. Okay. Light just went just the right way and I couldn't see the pencil.
Got a lot of lines to see there.
Okay.
What is the mega meet? Shannon wants to know.
Mega Meet is a scrapbook convention. It is in Novi, Michigan. I believe it is the largest one that I have attended. There's about there's room for 500 croppers. I'll finish I'll tell you. Let me tell you what I'm using here. This is Tim Holtz Distress Vintage Photo ink and his dauber, but I put the domed on it. I like the dome on it for more even. For me, it gets inked very much more even. So anyway, back to the Mega Meet. The Mega Meet has a whole bunch of different vendors that come in and you can purchase their products. There'll be like, well, Paper Wizard is a big one there, but there'll be ones like Want to Scrap, Caterpillar. There's a whole bunch of them. That's actually how I saw Kiwi Lane, was at a scrapbook convention. Now they don't do the conventions anymore, but some of the creative partners do participate. I know there is going to be one there at the Mega Meet. So
yeah, Joni said she loves this collection you're using. She still has some of this left.
well, good. Yes, this is an older paper, so good. I'm glad you still have it.
But you were asking what people are going to be doing. Well, Sherry from down in Casa Grande, her family's going to go see George Strait.
Oh, I got to see him. He is amazing. He's my favorite. Okay, so this gadget piece, I had a little trouble seeing that, and sometimes you guys might have that too. So what you do is I come up with the slide flip, and that's to help you get it in the position to trace it on the side you can see and still get your same look on the templates you had originally wanted. So you slide this off, you slide it under, and flip it over. Okay, then when you get ready to trace and cut, it will be exactly how you wanted it on the other side.
Lisa says hi from Arizona City, Arizona.
Arizona. Where's Arizona City?
In Arizona.
Okay, the night has started. Lee has made his first crack.
No, I just answered the question. I mean, I can look it up if you want the coordinates.
Like, how far are you from Phoenix? There we go. We'll do it that way. I know where Phoenix is at. What was the town where we got our coach? What was it called? That little suburby thing from Phoenix.
What was it called?
I don't remember. Did it begin with an S?
Did it? Was it called Sunflower?
No, it wasn't Sunflower.
It's on the northwest side of Phoenix.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna be mean to me tonight.
It's close to Casa Grande, which would be down I-10. South. I think that's south.
Linda, was it
Austin
Scottsdale?
City's high.
Was it what?
Scottsdale?
No, wasn't Scottsdale. What was it called, Lee? He's being mean. That's what he's doing.
I'll look it up. It's It's just a little community up north of all the cabbage patch.
We
things
had to
there.
drive to a city park to find grass for the dog to go to the bathroom because it has nothing but rocks. And she loves it.
She's picky.
Hey,
Surprise.
surprise. There you go. That's where we were.
Yeah, it's out there on the northwest side.
We had our first In-N-Out burger there, and I'm sorry, folks, but that was the nastiest burger I've ever had.
It could have been just when we were there. They were pretty busy, but
Yeah, it took us an hour just to get up to the ordering window.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah, it was not a good burger.
I wouldn't mind spending some winters in Arizona, but you gotta be in the right place too, because there is snow. You get down Tucson up in elevations. And
Yeah.
yeah, I
Mm.
gotta come here too that no, the fries aren't good either.
Okay, so I'm not the only one. I feel better.
That was different.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, I like Whataburger. That's okay for something different. My goodness. I think I should have picked hot pink tonight, Daddy.
Having a hard time seeing a black line on black and white paper.
It was just one little place there. I'm like, can't see it.
I can loan you my glasses.
No, I think it's just my eyes. It's not the pencil and it's just my eyes.
You got lion eyes.
I got lion eyes. Well, I tried to take a nap this afternoon and puppy kept waking me up. Miss Gracie. Now she's napping out there. She'll be ready to play when we're done here. She likes cartoons, guys. That's what keeps her occupied. So normally we put on what's one? She likes Paw Patrol and she likes what's the other one?
Something green, something.
No, not Big City Greens. That's what's on that. Well, no. It's got dogs in it too. Anyway, she likes two different cartoons and she knows which one is which. She will stop and watch TV. But anyway, there wasn't any on tonight but SpongeBob, and I'm like, oh, but that was the least violent. Anyway, okay, so the rule that I like to follow is if you put one color on one side of the left side, you should always put it on the other side, on the right side. So that's what we did here. We made the plaid piece. I'm going to ink the edges.
And why do you ink it? There might be some people who don't know why.
Okay,
you do ink it.
so the inking of it, first of all, it will cover any pencil lines or little scissor marks that you might have
Any
accidentally made, any imperfections. But the other thing is too, is it gives it more definition when you lay it down on your layout. To ink or not to ink, that is the question. But always, in my
You ink
opinion,
your pictures too.
I ink. I do. I print my own pictures with my picture mate. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. And
You already got them printed, don't you?
yes, that's right in my hand. Did you not?
Well, I knew you had, but
I thought I sent you a picture.
My picture meeting. I'm gonna do that right now.
No. I'm going to ink the pictures right now.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, miscommunication. My brain goes faster than, or it's my mouth goes faster than my brain. It's that way.
Both
I
mine
don't
go
know.
fast, but my brain and mouth aren't always synchronized.
There you go. I've also chose some solid colors too to add in here because of the papers being so dark. Don't be afraid to add different colors, different textures to your layout if you're using a paper pack. I had a gal at the stamp play yesterday. She brought in like 3 or 4 paper packs, and she had a lot of singles, and then she had some cardstock, and she gave me her pictures, and she said, pick the papers that go with these pictures, and then I can take it from there. So we were mixing and matching anything from Simple Stories to Echo Park. We were just mixing them all. And she actually had fun doing it. So, all right. Now we're going to do this one.
The other thing I do like from time to time, you'll take heavy patterns and sometimes just have a small strip of solid to separate them
Yes.
to give some good contrast.
Kiwi Lane, you can use your imagination and come up with just about anything. I was talking with Sonia earlier, and I'm working on a special piece for somebody who likes music. And Kiwi Lane hasn't, they have there was a music note in the school template set, but that's all they've got. So, and Lee and I are both musicians, so I'm designing a couple little things using the templates, and hopefully you guys will like that one. So who's scrapbooking tonight besides me?
Well, I'm just thinking of all these people from Arizona. I keep thinking of Winslow, Arizona, you know, like in the Song of the Eagles. So we went through there. We stopped, saw the statue and all that. You know.
Yep, they had a 9/11. They had a 9/11.
Some of the steel. From
Yeah.
display there.
It's really awesome. Lee and I were there not too long after it happened. We went to see some friends in New York and saw the people still cleaning up. That was a very sad scenario. It was just,
Liz wants to know, do you have an extra set of gadgets for sale?
I do not. That I'm sorry. I don't believe there is. I will double look and check because my templates are at the store right now.
And just for explanation, Linda used, before the pandemic, did a lot of classes and she used to have duplicate templates. You had some, you had up to almost 20.
No, I did have 20. Some of them were
And-
24.
And so she really don't need all that now. She still does some classes. But
Well,
not
I do the
like
stay in
that.
place now. I mean, the classes, to be honest with you, the classes were a lot more work for me. I would have to make the design, cut the pieces on some things, you know, that they wouldn't have had a template for. If I had a template, then we'd have to share it if there nobody, you know, we didn't have enough. So it was just a lot of work putting kits together.
Well, Shannon said, I just received my first couple of Kiwi Lane orders, so I'm hoping to try them out this weekend.
Awesome. Did you get the new Everyday Adventure one? That one is so awesome. I know some people will say not more gears. To be honest with you, they're different shapes. So, and you can use them in different variations. So, and that way you get more layers, more texture. Oh, I am using burlap tonight, as always. Got to use me some burlap. And burlap will be
Kristen
perfect
says, I'm
with this.
scrapping with you, Kristen Lawson.
Yay! What are you working on, Kristen?
She's scrapping with you.
I'm working on I'm making a scrapbook for a friend of mine whose mother had passed away last year. And
Oh,
she asked me to make an album. So I've already got over like 40 pages. So I'm just trying to
Ooh.
work on that.
oh my goodness. I've
And then
done
I'm done.
those.
Yeah. And then I'm done doing for other people for a while. I need to get caught up on my own.
I understand. I told the kids, I said, my goal is to get this all done before I die, and I gotta hurry. 63, you never know. I've got 4 generations on my side. No, 5, counting the kids, 6. I have 6 generations to scrapbook. And Lee, he's got pictures from his mom that
I
are
don't
about
have
the
any.
same. But you do have your mom's pictures, so which has a lot of family, and those we don't know who a lot of them are. Now I'm going to actually cover this up, so I just did the circle trace it so that I could put a piece on top. I'm not gonna cut that out.
Deborah does have a request. She
Okay.
says, can you repeat the names of the templates as you cut them? So
Yes,
Sure,
I can
okay.
do that. Okay, so I
and can
cut
you also explain what you do when you post for those that might not be familiar?
okay, that and I didn't understand.
When you're all done, you usually don't post it once you're all done doing your doodling and making
Right.
it nice. And you usually will list what all the templates were.
Yes, I do. Yes, but I'm not going into detail on how I did it. I thought that's what you meant.
No,
Okay. Woo, that'd be a long post.
Want to know
Okay.
what the name of the template.
So this one is Gadgets 1. This one is Gadgets 3. And this one that I just did here is from the Everyday Adventures number 6. I will make sure I do that. And if I don't, remind me.
And Sherry mentioned it's nice to have more templates that are geared in quotes for boys.
Yes. And you can use these for girls too. I mean, you know, these gear things would be really cute with a pool layout. Or if you're doing something in the kitchen, like this one reminds me of a garden faucet. So you could, I mean, gears don't have to be just mechanical. They can be that
Or
could
a
be sunshine.
COVID gear has a little look, but hopefully everybody heard that they're actually officially declaring COVID as
No more. Yep. So I think the CDC director resigned too. That was the other news. that was on
well,
there.
because that was the person that was running that, their job's got to come to an end.
Okay, that makes sense.
Kiwi Lane does say we do have gadgets in the shop.
Okay, gadget is available. Okay, there you go, guys. Gadget is available.
And Jenny Prosser made a cute layout that had her granddaughters on a tire swing at the park using
There
the
you
gears
go.
from Everyday Adventures.
There you go. I mean, this one I've seen, I don't know,
That's
Kristen,
what
was it
Kiwi
you
Lane
that did
also-
Kristen, did you do the wheel of a boat? Can't think what they called it, out of this template? I think that was what you did, or did you make one your own? You could use this as a captain's
like
wheel,
the-
the
yeah,
captain's
yeah.
wheel. And
I
then,
can't take credit for that. I didn't do that.
well, somebody
Wasn't
did,
me.
it was really awesome. Okay, so,
And Kiwi did put on here the link
okay,
to go see the
perfect.
product and the gadget. So feel free to look at that.
Yes, perfect.
So what border are you using?
Okay,
here?
so now I'm using Everyday Adventures 7 and I'm going to use 8 on the brick. This is a really, this template, it's got a lot of, what's the word? Shapes. We'll just call it shapes to it. It's got your nice
Contour.
curves, but it's got some points in it too. So it's an awesome template. They did good.
It looks similar to some of the others, though. I bet you it would look good overlaid with.
Oh yeah, it'll be great for layering. I have used it with a couple other layering things, but okay. Now how Kiwi Lane works, some of you know, some of you don't. Your border templates line up against the edge of the paper. You have an A and a B, and once you trace the A, you can just put that B right up there, and you already got it done. So you only have 2 cuts this time. Okay, from Everyday Adventures. And what?
You could just slice the
Oh,
strip.
yeah. Speaking of slice, I'm going to use this. Much faster, much easier. I got the new Tim Holtz cutter and I really like it, but I've got it packed up and ready to go. So I'm using the old little bitty one. Okay. And we got one this way. Okay. There we go. Lay that there, dear. So now we'll see if we can cut this one out.
And by making that detailed cut, you end up having
Two
borders there.
pieces. Yep. 1A, 1B. This brick is really pretty. It's not like what you call bright red. It's kind of like the gray and whitewash and the red
You
with
got
the
it
whitewash
flowing
on
the
it.
correct way, where you want the green.
Yes. Up and down. No sideways. That's the other thing when you're designing, you can lay your templates over top of your paper and you can actually see through them
They're translucent.
so that you can tell where the design is. So if you've got a pattern that you want something a little bit more in the center of the page, you can do that. And
We have
don't,
so many people on from Arizona tonight. Maybe next late fall, winter, we need to go to Arizona.
hey, that sounds like a winner to me.
Not winter.
Okay, I gotta
winter.
ink those. All right. And I'm gonna ink all sides of this one because it's on the edge. And you can put your templates design anywhere on the page. You can put them in the middle, you can put them side by side, back to back, top, bottom, right smack dab in the middle.
So this event in June, where are you going to be doing that from? Broadcasting.
June, where are we?
You will be in Indiana.
Oh, yeah, I know, but where will we be at in Indiana? We'll
We'll
be
be at the Shipshewana.
at
South.
Shipshewana. Okay.
So we'll be
Amish country.
broadcasting live from the RV.
And we are going to do a video of, maybe, I don't know if we'll do that one or not. We'll have to see. But we're gonna
It'll probably be later. We'll do one.
we'll do one of the
once
RVs
we
so you
get
guys
our
can see.
modifications done.
Yeah, so you can see what how I store my stuff in the in the back in the closet. So I should have got that napkin.
Yeah, we'll pack a ring light in your computer.
Yep.
And we'll go.
It's fun. I love doing it from the road. I would love to be able to see if I could find a spot and do something from, I couldn't find one last year, and I'm not gonna hold my breath, but
I'm thinking more of wintertime Arizona
oh yeah.
or the Carolinas.
Okay. I'm gonna leave those there for now. So we didn't do anything on this side. So I think we'll pick this one.
Hilton Head's always a nice location too.
Yeah, it is. I like Hilton Head. Okay. Cut this one. This
I
is
guess I can
Tiny
do,
Explorer 5T. Tiny Explorer 5T.
I could almost do a travel monologue while you're scrapping,
A travel map? What's a travel monologue?
where I talk about places to go and things to see.
Well, that'd be good.
That puts you to sleep, so wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. It would put me to sleep. Okay, Explorer 5T.
So we got some good questions here.
All right.
Shannon, again, she's new. So for us Kiwi Lane beginners, would you recommend buying a paper kit or choosing your own individual papers? I think you have used kits in your videos.
Well, the reason I choose to do the kits is because the paper color coordination is there, and for anyone who doesn't do their own picking, it's a lot easier for you guys to just get the kit and then go from there. My favorite thing to do though is to pick my own paper. I love to go through the store and just look for that one piece of paper that says, "Ivy, you need me."
But a lot of
You
times you
like
do it together. You buy the pack.
I'll
and then
buy-
you can
yeah,
go look
I've-
for the individual,
Yeah.
the blingy paper, which you'll show them later. here.
Yeah. It's your personal preference. Like I said, my favorite though is to pick the papers. But starting out, I would start with a pack that you like, that you know you have pictures for, and then maybe add some cards, some colored cardstock with it, and then that'll get you going. Of course, my favorite thing is the Kiwi Lane monthly kit, because they not just do a paper pack, they actually give you the background sheets, and you have 6 choices for double layouts. For 3 double layouts, you have 6 color choices, and then they give you all the matching paper. It'll be tone on tones. There'll be your what's Susan call it? Is that like the main paper, like what I would shop for? I'd pick one main paper.
Yeah, the ephemera.
Yeah, and it has ephemera. It has the templates, so it's not a one and done page kit like a lot of them are. You get to use it over and over again because of the template.
But
So,
after this crop, I think you did the stash, did you? Of using your paper stash
you see my
and
paper stash.
scraps and stuff like that. You did one.
Oh, yeah. Well, this is an older one. I did get this at the store, but this is an older one, and
And when she says a store, this isn't.
Not our
it's
store.
not
This
a
is the-
store,
it's a
just local scrapbook.
yeah,
store.
Scrap Mania here in town. Okay, so I'm going to use some of this cool blue.
Can you hold it up there and show them? It's got a texture on it.
It looks like a saddle or leather, like a belt.
It reminds me of the old fashioned wallpaper in older homes where it had that texture.
It's leather, dear.
It
Here,
is
closer,
leather?
look.
Oh, yeah. Now you can do what I can see.
Okay, so I am going to do the star. I'll put that there. But usually, like I said, the Kiwi Lane monthly kits, they're the best value for the money, in my opinion. And not just because I use Kiwi Lane. I've used a lot of kits, and the templates, because it's not a one and done system, it's worth it, that part of it. But everything is picked out. So, oh, this is Everyday Adventures #1. So you don't have to worry about picking the papers. It's already done for you.
And
Okay.
if you do have questions, you can just
Yes.
come off mute. And you
Oh
can
yeah,
just ask
please,
them,
please. That'd be
and we
fine.
can have interaction here. But Kiwi did put out there of
I think I'll do this one.
you gotta get back down.
Nope,
to it.
I will do
Just
this.
moved. The Kiwi Lane Premier subscription is nice because you can create at least 2-page layouts. So you can get a lot of product of scrapbooking each month.
Yes.
So that looks good. And
Then the standard is just templates.
Joni said hello from Nikki and Joni in Bennett, Colorado.
Hey,
It's sister weekend.
Awesome. Are you scrapping together? I think I why I'm not getting a line. My pencil lead's not out. It's like, that's dragging a little hard. Okay, so now I'm using Everyday Adventures #4, the little cog.
And Kiwi says, plus the scrapbooking club is designed where you can get new product like paper designer templates every month as part of the
Yes.
subscription.
I have not been disappointed with any of them. Not one of them. And I've had them all. Okay, Everyday Adventures #4. Also, too, I will tell you, when you're scrapbooking with Kiwi Lane, I recommend getting yourself a little tray or an area where you put your templates after you cut them. Reason being is I've had some, who won't name names, cut them and nick them. And no fun to use if your template's been altered.
You can pull your little tray over and show them what you got in there.
It's full of templates. If I move it, it's got big ones in it, and it's gonna fall over. But I have the old Kiwi Lane play to create tray. I'll have another one. Well, I'm not gonna move that. If I move that, it's gonna tip. That's the only thing. The big templates don't fit very well in there. The
And
tall
Shannon
ones.
says, thank you. She wants to know, will you be at either the Crofts in Cedar Rapids, Iowa at the hotel?
Yes.
Just hoping you can be there if I have questions or need advice.
Yes, I will be at the September and the November one. It's the Marriott here in Cedar Rapids. The Scrap Mania is doing a weekend crop, and it's going to be Alice in Wonderland themed. So
For September.
for September, November they haven't decided yet.
And Linda's gonna be teaching some classes, but I'd recommend, Shannon, that, yeah, feel free to reach out to Linda there. And if you're in the local area at all, feel free to.
Yep.
Private
Or if you guys
message
want some more
and-
information on it, just private message me or comment in here and we'll catch it.
Or you can
So-
always meet up at Scrap Mania. They got a room in the back. You can go back there and just crop and.
Yep. I have a stay and play tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. I told the girls they could just, I left the templates out and all the supplies and stuff. So they're getting really, really talented and self-sufficient. Everybody does their own design, and it's nice to have somebody there that you can feed off of each other with your Kiwi Lane ideas. It's just a very good time. Doesn't cost anything, and I have all the templates, so you can come and play.
Yeah, so just a little more detail for those that have never been to it, and Barb can always offer comments, but Linda owns every template she's had over the years she's collected, so she brings in her stash, and for
Well-
those that are newer, they can
The other
borrow
ones,
them and use them. And
well, those two, but I used a vendor before the pandemic. And of course, that put a damper on everything. And when they kind of released things up, I just could not keep everything clean. I mean, you could only, it would be impossible to keep everything sanitized for people looking through the templates. So we decided to punt, and we started doing lives. And then we, once it opened up, we went to the scrapbook store and taught classes there. And the owner came up with the name Stay and Play, Stacy. So it worked perfect for the Play to Create system, and we love it. We're growing, numbers grow every time. And Barb makes us laugh. Oh, she makes us laugh. Okay, that one's done. That one goes back under there. And we've got our blue star on this side. All right.
Shannon says, great, you mentioned your local scrapbook store. Do you have a lot of products there?
She's got 13,600 square feet
No,
of scrapping.
you have a lot of products there.
No,
Nancy.
no. I cannot sell Kiwi. No, only way you can get Kiwi Lane is through my link in the Kiwi Lane website.
Or direct with Linda.
Yeah.
Excess she might have.
Yeah.
It's just the way they set it up so that it's kind of balanced, and Linda teaches and can offer consultation and do a lot of things with that.
Now I picked some red.
But you do have some layouts later that you've done.
Yes, there's layouts throughout the store of ones
And
that
cards.
I've done.
Linda does cards too.
Okay. Oh, here's the one I'm looking for. A light gray. I have light gray, dark gray. I have 2 shades of red. I have brown, and I have black, and 2 shades of blue. So we have plenty to pick from.
You have a medium gray also, since you have light gray, dark gray.
No, I don't. Okay, and then I got another shade of brown. Yes, you can use different shades of color together. Okay, so now this one and this one, I got this one. Let's do. See, I'm designing right along with you guys. Let's pick this one and see what we can do with this one. I'm going to trace this one. I'm going to trace this one. Or maybe I'll do the arrow. Yeah, let's do the bigger, the arrow.
Linda from Florida says that Linda's wonderful and very helpful.
Oh, thank you. You guys make it fun. Okay, so this is Everyday Adventures number 5. This is from Widget. It's number 2. All right. This arrow is a lot of fun. Now, if you guys saw on the product release some of the layouts that people did, some of them did I saw a blue ribbon. That one was you, Kristen, wasn't it? The blue ribbon you made out of that?
Nope, that wasn't me.
Okay. Which one did you do? Did you do one for the product release? I thought I saw
No, I didn't.
one.
Tina Christensen.
Tina did. Okay. Yes.
Evelyn answered the question.
Thank you. It was beautiful. And then there was all kinds of ideas with the new templates.
So
Lined up
Shannon
earlier.
has another question here.
Okay.
It doesn't sell Kiwi Lane, but do they have a lot of other scrapbooking supplies?
13,600 square feet of it. And I mean every inch of it. Yeah, it's
And then
full.
she says, it seems like there aren't many brick and mortar scrapbooking stores around anymore.
No, there isn't. And
And,
Stacy, the owner, she ships. So if there's something you want, you can private message me for the phone number and she can get you hooked up. Okay, so that was widget 2.
and you can get some things online also, but it's nice to go in and look at what there is to get there. So Linda also does a Sunday night at times of where she takes product that she's gotten from Scrapmania, and it's a Scrapmania sponsored
Event, yes.
event, but it's her people using her Kiwi Lane. And she did one last week where you did was it embossing or a dye, or maybe it was
Both. I did both. I used an
So
embossing
Linda
folder and a
mixes a
die.
lot of those things that you can take what you cut out with a die, emboss it, and make it look really neat and unique. And then a lot of bling she'll add on, little jewels or gems, whatever you call them. And
Yeah, and I do that every Sunday night at 5 o'clock on Facebook on the Scrapmania page. So if you guys want to see a little more of what we do, you're
Except
more than welcome to.
maybe not this Sunday night. 'cause
Yeah,
we'll be
this
on the
Sunday
road.
night we'll be on the road, so there won't be any this one. But the next one's Mother's Day too. We haven't decided yet. We need to talk with them, see if we can do one on Mother's Day. I don't do anything with our kids for Mother's Day, so we do our.
Well, one's in
North Dakota,
Dakota.
and one's north of us here in New Hartford. So, but my Mother's Day gift is going to the mega meet. Like I said, there's about 500 people who crop, and that's not all of them because there's some that shop.
Shannon was on last Sunday night and she said she loved that layout that you did.
Oh, well, thank you. Yep. A lot of the times, I'll make a duplicate one and put one in the store. So that's one of them that will be in the store shortly.
So it has products from her store. but
Yes.
It's utilizing Kiwi Lane, so we put the acknowledgement to Kiwi Lane. and
Yes.
this creative partnership that she does.
So I want to hear from you guys. A lot of you know my story of how I got Kiwi Lane. You guys want to tell me how you got introduced to Kiwi Lane and how long you've been using it? Anybody want to pop on? Everybody's busy at their work. Kristen, how did you hear about Kiwi Lane? And how long have you been using it?
Oh goodness. I was at a crop and some of my friends were like, they were using some of the templates and they were telling me about it. And I really liked their layout. So I actually pretty much right away became a creative partner. It was probably in 2019. So it was right before I'd only been a creative partner with them. It was like a few months before the pandemic hit. So it's about five. So
Wow.
that kind of stunk, but there was Shelly.
Yeah, like
Yes, she was who I was under at first. So I had been introduced by some of her things too. So
yep,
Yep.
Shelly was my upline.
okay,
Yep.
there you
Yep. In fact, I went to Kentucky to meet her.
go. Okay.
So yeah, she's a great gal.
Yeah, it was
Mm.
funny because I didn't know her personally, but my friends that showed me the Kiwi Lane stuff were bought from her. So it's just kind of, and then I ended up meeting her at something else. So yeah, just kind of gone from there.
Yeah, we still keep in touch, and yeah, she's just a doll. I love her to pieces. She gave me the confidence when I started. See, what year did we start, Lee? Remember?
It was around 17 or 18. I think it was around 18.
Yeah.
But you've had the template since
Iowa.
2010.
Yeah, Iowa. I mean, there were a lot of crops going on, but we didn't know where they were at. And then there was a lot of people who didn't want anything to do with Kiwi Lane, and so I'm like, well, so it was hard for me to get started. But then once it started, it was like,
An addiction.
boom. Okay, burlap paper. This one actually, they come. How I get them is either single sheets, or you get them. We gotta find the top here. Here it is. Okay, you get single sheets, or you can get them in a paper pack. There's 8 sheets. And the other one, there were 6x6, and I think there's 24 sheets in that, and they're smaller. So
And it's kind of papery on the back. But
Yeah.
Sherry from down in Arizona said she volunteered at a booth because you were asking at a trade show in Tempe, Arizona many years ago. And that's how she got there.
wow.
Linda from Florida said, I saw it online Facebook and been on since 2018.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm using Chevron's 1A, and I'll do 1B. These have been vaulted. So I know if you look in the community under buy, sell, and trade, you might find some of the partners selling their excess. I actually still have chevrons and scallops
Or
available.
requested me to bring them back out.
Yeah. Oh, Lee, he was so sad. I said, honey, they're putting chevrons and scallops in the vault. He goes, no. Those are my favorite.
Well, and you have to show them. Well, you only got one of them there, but you could take those chevrons. You take 2 of them, and you could
weave them.
weave them together and make them small squares, big squares, all kinds of things.
Okay. Now on this, because these will fit together. Normally, I've got them facing opposite directions, and normally I wouldn't be able to do that, but because burlap is just a one-way pattern, I can do that. And I can turn it however I need to. I could show them how to weave the 2 burlaps together. You want me to, Lee? I could do that real
That's up
quick.
to you.
Weaving How did I get a message? Who got a message?
Oh, sure phone.
Nope. I wonder how that happened. There, we still on, guys?
I see it.
Okay. I don't know how somebody got in there. I put a do not disturb. That was weird.
Patricia says, yes, please show the weaving.
Okay. We will do that. Okay.
I can weave over here in my chair.
It's chevrons 1A and 1B down. All right, now FYI, put another piece of paper down before you cut burlap. This, okay, I'm gonna tell you the single sheets, to be honest, are my favorite. They're a little more expensive going that way, but they don't seem to shed as bad as the ones in the paper pack. So, but they still will shed. So make sure you put something underneath, cut over your wastebasket, because you don't want to get all this little fuzzy stuff all over your layout, or you'll be blowing it for the next day. Tim Holtz scissors cut through just about anything. If you've never used burlap, you get a hold of the sheet and you try it, you're gonna be hooked.
Nancy Liverman said, I was first introduced to it at a creative keepsakes convention in Charlotte, North Carolina. A long time ago.
Really?
I recently discovered it again, and I like the simplicity of it.
Yes.
No expensive die cutting machines. Reminds me of cutting out paper dolls when I was a young girl.
Yes.
As I was watching you cutting the gears, I held my breath that you wouldn't cut off the tab. Laugh out loud.
I tell you what, I have never misslipped. Knock on wood, never misslipped on cutting a template. I've only cut myself once, and that was because I wasn't paying attention. I took my eyes off of what I'm doing.
But share about your paper doll thing when you were young.
Oh, I had paper dolls. That was my favorite
Made
toy.
your own.
I made my own, but I had one that was a baby doll, and then I had the other ones. I think I had Raggedy Ann and Andy. I mean, just all kinds, but I love cutting paper dolls, and I'd make my own outfits and keep that. That's a good piece to use. If it's bigger than a quarter, I keep it. So you guys have your own rules for how you do your scraps, but that one's me. If it's bigger than a quarter, I keep it. If I can get a punch, like a hole punch in it, make some dots, I'll keep using it. So, and actually Kiwi Lane has some really tiny templates too. I think the body ones are some of the smallest. And that kit, what was that called? I just used it the other day. It's one of my favorite ones too. I love them all. I don't have a one favorite. I really don't. I will take any of them and make something out of it. Okay. See the little dusty stuff? That's what I'm talking about. You don't want that on your paper. It sheds
Or
a
to
little
get
bit.
messed up in your glue when you're trying to.
Yeah, that's not good either. Okay. So how you weave chevrons, we've got two here, right? The same direction. You want to flip it upside down, 180. And then you just start going back and forth. Whoops. Just go back and forth. And that's your weave. And then you can pull it to whatever hole size you want in the middle. You can also, like if you do it this way, you can put, why is the phone going off? Hey, will you text? It's Audrey. Would you text her? I don't know how she got through. Text her or text Amanda and tell her Nanda's on live. My granddaughter. So anyway, if you use this like this, you can put another piece underneath a different color. And then your background here, you could do a different color. So you would have 1, 2, 3. If you use the same like this, or if you use 2 different colors, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 different colored papers. Got that? All right. I'm going to undo it. And I am going to ink it. I did ink this one, didn't I? Yeah, I see. Hard to tell. I also use hickory smoke sometimes on my inking. And I probably should have grabbed that one for this one because the papers are a little darker. Okay, this one, I'm not doing the edge. I'm actually going on top of the edge just a little bit. Because if I go down like this, it's going to fray the fibers. And I don't want that look. You can if you want the rough rustic look. But I just want it to have a little bit of a color on the edge. So I'm just going to go on top. I don't know if you can see that when one is and one isn't. You see that, Lee? Work on one side and light on the other?
Yeah, a
A
little
little
bit.
bit? Okay.
A little bit.
All right. Now my granddaughter's wanting me to play a phone game. So I love doing that with the grandkids. There she goes again. Sorry about that. She keeps calling Nana.
I'm trying to get her text. It takes time.
Well, just call Amanda. So Nana's on a live. She just turned 10, or did she turn 11? Gary can remember. 10,
I think it's
11.
I think
She-
it's 11.
She turned 11 and Gavin turns 10 this year. They grow up way too fast. Our grandson, we just found out, our oldest, he's 15, going to be 16 here in July. He's got his first job, work-
Starts tomorrow.
starts tomorrow working in an ice cream shop. What's it called? Something Moo?
I don't remember.
I don't remember what it's called, but he's in Watford City, North Dakota. So he's starting there. It's so funny because his dad and his aunt, my son and daughter, they both worked at an ice cream shop too. So, and then his grandma on the other side, she did, and I think his mom did too, worked at a Dairy
Yeah.
Queen. So,
Yeah, Lisa
Running in the
Rita
family.
said that would be great for Southwest layouts.
Yes.
When you were doing that. Sometimes
Yes.
it's hard to tell when you got to cut out a burlap versus just the
Yep.
templates, but it is neat how you can do that.
so what I'm gonna do here is, I was just gonna leave everything plain, but I think I'm gonna use another little gizmo here. You guys have seen the crimper come out. Susan has this one and I found it. So this one's by Marvy. They make 5 different ones. I threw the paper away and it doesn't say on here, but this is kind of like a little basket weave, or it reminds me of like the
You have to
metal,
hold
like,
it up further. They
Can't see it? is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna run my arrow through this. Make sure I go the right way. Okay, here we go. And we're going from plain to ta-da. And then I'm gonna ink it, and then I'm gonna do this one on this side. Okay,
You're gonna crimp it too.
I'm gonna crimp it too. And then we have a matching set.
One thing I'd probably crimp would be my fingers.
You can't put your fingers in there.
Well, I could
You
probably figure
can't.
it out.
There's this design, a straight, a wavy, a heart, and a bubble.
Well, I do have a comment from Patricia. This one's
Okay.
really an important one. She goes, cool. This is back fellow engineer, so I want you to hear that. As a fellow engineer, I appreciate the weeding.
Aw,
So what kind of engineer are you, Patricia? I'm in the power industry is what I do. Construction, solar, wind,
gas.
gas. Used to work a lot on coal, but that's not so much anymore. Putting in storage with batteries, doing a lot of that. Hopefully not super much more time. I turned 64 yesterday, so
I'm
Yeah.
I'm an aerospace engineer, specialized mechanical.
Awesome.
got some friends that are into that. So are you in Arizona by chance?
No, I'm the one in Florida on a business trip.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. I had friends that used to work for Pratt Whitney down that way, and then they went to work in some of the GE gas turbine shops and so forth. But yeah, it's I know a lot of them used to be out in California, McDonnell Douglas, and some of those when they existed. So
Awesome. Okay.
We'll turn it back to scrapbooking.
No, you're
Okay.
fine. Okay, I'm gonna see which red here. What the
Lisa
darker the
said
two.
that the crystal looks like a waffle.
It does, right?
And then it said a happy belated birthday.
Oh, look at you
They
getting
didn't say,
birthday
though,
present.
like everybody else did. May the 4th be with you.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this one in
Nancy
red
said happy birthday.
and this little star. So this is Tiny Wacky 3T. And this is from widget number 1.
Tiny Wacky.
Tiny Wacky.
I'm not sure naming a template Wacky's one of the best.
Well, when you see it, what else would you call it? Because it's wacky. It's a great name. See? It's a great name. He's still looking at it. He's trying to decipher if it is or it isn't.
Like a part of a starburst.
Yeah, it does. See, you can make anything out of these templates. I hear Gracie. That's a good thing. She's not into anything.
Not that you're aware of.
Daddy fed her supper, so she should be napping.
We have a boxer. She can be
Okay.
problematic from time to time.
No, not Gracie.
She just
Okay,
turned
widget
2 back in March. They don't really become kind of full grown for about 5, I think.
3,
Get up,
3,
so
3, 2 to 3. She smelled
she's
quite
gonna
a
be
bit.
on track. Fine.
Oh dear.
It's Mama's dog. Mama's sitting on the couch and the dog's on the couch and I come in. She takes exception me being
Yeah,
in the same
like-
room.
Are you planning on coming here? Think twice. It's Mama's time, so she's a little dominant. A lot
But
dominant.
yet she's a scaredy cat.
Yeah. She does not like the sirens that go off. Or the weather, when the weather radio went off. Oh, she didn't like that at all. Okay, we're getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Just a few more. How we doing? We're just about an hour, right?
A little over.
Okay.
Not bad.
Oh, I don't want to put that template away. I'm gonna cut the center out. I'm gonna put a center on this
Gonna
star.
do like the layering.
I'm gonna layer it again.
Yeah, it's a lot better than trying to cut out the middle of a template, but you do have. a
Yeah, I
slice
just
that
used
you
the
do.
slice. And I got it laying right here. Here, there it is. This thing,
But you can also cut it out, and put it on the
excellent,
top.
excellent tool. Once you get the hang of it, the best, I don't want to call it X-Acto knife, but it's a wonderful knife.
It's kind of like a little ceramic.
Yep, it has a
Thing.
ceramic top. Okay, let's ink those. I don't know if you guys notice, I'm using a smaller dauber. These are available at the Scrap Mania, the scrapbook store. She's got new ones in that have domed. It has a big one and a little one, and they both have domed tops on it. And then it has an extra spare. These, in my opinion, last, these wooden ones, that last a lot longer than my finger dauber. I still have some of the finger daubers, but I really like these.
Once you get older, it's hard to grip things. It just works better.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to take my sweater off. It's getting warm. I think we're supposed to be up to what, like 82 or something Sunday. I think is what they said.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, I did not get this little blue one inked here. Right. We are so close.
See, Sherry's got her video on. She's highly organized. Her scrapbook, it looks really good. Sherry.
Awesome. Okay, sweater's coming off. It's warm. I don't know if it's the light, if it's me, or no air. It's that time of year. Okay, so what else we got over here that we did not use? We did not use this one. It's got the stripes. Ooh, that could be fun. That could be fun.
And any of you can go off mute anytime
Yeah.
you want and offer comments, ask questions, create conversation. This is your time.
Definitely. We didn't use the wood ones either. Okay, now decision decision.
Or I could.
I think I like the stripe, guys.
Sing.
No, not particularly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna make the circle out of this stripe, which is the center of gadgets number 1. Okay, we'll do this. Oh, come on here. There we go. And
And then
then,
you're gonna put that on top of the other one?
yep. And then I'll take this one
Gonna
and make out of a
elevate
different
it?
color to go. No, I'm not gonna elevate that one. Not
Or
gonna.
what's the official
gonna
name
take this
you all
one.
use for that?
Pop dots.
Pop dots.
Everyday Adventures number 2 of 8.
Just the center.
No, I'm doing the outside. I'm gonna cut the center out of this one now.
Of course, if you layer it over, you can just cut right through the side and
Well, yeah, but I'm not doing it. But you can.
I
Okay,
see Darlene's on too, if I remember. I think she's out of
that's
not
Everyday's
far from-
Adventures 2.
Not far from Paducah. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine.
We're gonna be down in Nashville in June. We'll be coming back through that way. Sometimes we stay at the Duck Creek campground right there in Paducah.
They have garbage cans at every site. That is so, not like little ones, like big ones with wheels. So you don't have to go and find a dumpster. And they're all gravel.
Nice and level, good water pressure. There's a Waffle House not far away. So you're all set. That's all you need.
I know on this trip, he's gonna want a Waffle House so bad. I told him, I said, well, we're going right by a Big Boy. You'll get your Big Boy. Probably do that Sunday night, Monday night, somewhere in there. Okay, so. Oh, here. What did I do with the other one? I roasted it. Okay. Kiwi Lane is going really fast. I mean, there's been a lot of pieces here to have to cut, but it is a fast system. And the easiest way to use Kiwi Lane is to do your design first on your page. Now, there's photo templates too, and I could have used the photo templates, but I just went ahead and skipped that step and
And you
put
can
the
mat
pictures
them.
out there. And yes, you can mat them with it. They have mat templates. They have photos, photo mats, and minis. Then once you get your design, then you get your paper, pick that out, start tracing, ink, and replace. Oh, trace, cut, ink, replace. Sorry, missed a step. Cut. I remember I was first all they had was stickers. Everything was a sticker.
It's back in the
Oh,
90s.
it was awful. So I actually would make paper piecings out of different things. I'd cut it apart. Like I would see, like, we'll just say a Mickey Mouse. So I'd see Mickey Mouse, I'd cut it all apart, and then I would
Trace it. do
trace
your
it.
own thing.
Well, I would trace it on black paper and then put it all back together and kind of make it 3D. And that was my creating back there without the templates. But now, of course, then they came out with punches, and I still have quite a few punches. I got rid of some of them, but punches were hard to carry. That's one thing with Kiwi Lane, as some of you guys know, just put in your templates in your bag, grab some paper,
Onto the coach you go and
new tools, you're ready to roll. Okay, so I need to make this little star. I need to do this one and this
What's
one.
that machine you got?
Which
The
one?
Cricket.
Oh, I've
many
got
ti-
2 of them, and I
How
don't.
many times have you used it?
And a scan and cut. I've not used them today.
Still in the box.
Yes, I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay, where's that light gray? See what happens with this one. Do we want to do the light? Show up
Lisa said,
there.
I didn't know Big Boy still exists. My sister
No.
got me a bottle of their seasoning salt years ago.
Let's do brown.
It has such a distinctive taste. When we get the coach worked on, ours is on a Spartan chassis, and it's in Charlotte, Michigan. And we always go and get groceries there at the Myers. And then down around the corner, we go ways, we came across the Big Boy restaurant, but that was in 2015. So I'm hoping it survived the pandemic, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure. I hope it did.
We still have them here in Kentucky.
Woohoo!
Well, then I guess we're heading to Kentucky.
There you go.
Awesome.
Where are you at in Kentucky?
We live in Falmouth, Kentucky. It's northern Kentucky. It's about 45 minutes from Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah.
We live on a 50-something acre farm, so we live out in the boonies, but we love it.
Awesome.
Well, that's kind of where you met up with, what's her name when you first got involved as a creative
Shelley?
partner? We were just south of
Yes,
Cincinnati on
she's in
975.
Cincinnati. Yes, yeah.
Okay, so this here was widget number 1, the star, and the other one is widget number 4. The other one I just traced on a brown. Okay. I lost that.
That did sound
No,
good.
it's my tape. I have it sitting right here close. So peace out.
Walton, you're a Walton.
Walton, that sounds right.
I always try to think, I always want to think Walmart, but I know it's not that. But yeah, we stayed at a little campground and she was at a school there. It's right where kind of US 70 or Interstate 71 and 75 kind of come together. North of ways of where the Noah's Ark.
Yeah, that we haven't seen that yet. We want to go see
Yeah.
that one.
We live about 20 minutes from the Ark. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, then we got to go do a scrapbook thing in that
There
area.
you go.
Definitely. Road trip.
Yeah, we live so close that like where our county gets free, like we can go to the zoo there and we get free parking and everything. So it's nice. It's a nice place.
Awesome.
Really neat.
Well, back on my 60th birthday, we went down I-75. What was that? place?
Renfro Valley.
Yeah, we went to Renfro Valley, and what was the group? Diamond Reel
Diamond
was
Reel.
playing there,
That was
and we
really
stayed
good.
at the campground right there. But we went and visited the bluegrass, or no, it's Kentucky Music, the Hall of Country or Hall
Yeah.
of Fame right there.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
We had a great time.
Yeah. We go camping to Lake Cumberland, which is close to that. So we pass Renfro Valley a lot.
Yep. And I think that was the lake that was having the dam that was starting to get concerned about leaking through there a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch to my tinies. Okay, got the tiny scissors out. A little
And then
5
we always got to
inches.
head to Pigeon Forge when we can.
Oh
We
yeah.
love going down there.
Of course. And they have a nice scrapbook store there.
She really got big.
But then they got
Then they got
smaller.
small,
We went
yeah.
in there, and that's where you bought a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, they have the scrapbook superstore. Is that what they call it? I think.
I think so. It's been a few years since I've been there, but it was nice back then.
The one in Branson has gotten huge too. She's done a lot in there over the years.
Another place we like to go, huh?
Yep, we love Branson too. But like I said, we're musicians, so
Linda used to
anything with
sing
music.
Christian country music. She was one of the original charter members of the Christian Country Music Association. She did it with one of the guys from the Oak Ridge Boys and a few others that started that. But that was 30 some
God, I don't
years
see
ago.
that long ago. Wow. Okay. I think I'm going to do my journal spot in a cream color, maybe, or a different blue. We'll
have
see. A conversation with myself. That's okay. I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, as long as you don't start answering and having a full conversation. This is Mental Illness Month. That's we recognize
Mental
that
Illness
month of May.
Awareness Month.
Awareness, yes.
There you go. All right, let's get these inked up and we'll start adhering down. Ready?
I have one of my employees, he's originally from Owensboro, Kentucky. And, we always a lot of times have safety celebrations, we'll have, you know,
Yeah.
barbecue, whether it's pork or beef brisket or something. And he's always disappointed that we don't have mutton, because that's the
Ew.
big thing around Owensboro. It's not like lamb, but it's an older sheep, and they barbecue the heck out of it, and it gets tender and has awesome flavor from what he tells me. So I
Ew.
got to give that a whirl when I'm down around Owensboro.
I'm not fond of lamb. I don't think the older it gets,
No
it
knocking.
surely can't get better.
Well, you never know.
Oh.
Don't knock
My-
it till you try it.
My son and my mother and I are going to Owensboro in a couple weeks to go visit they have one of those really big playgrounds there on the river. So funny.
Cool. Okay, that was widget 4. I am going to cut the center out. I have an extra mat to do that. And I'm going to cut the center of this one out.
And why do you
Using,
use
there's
the
like-
mat so you don't cut other things?
yeah. Yep. I don't want to cut my work. Okay. It's angled and you want it so that there's a point. You want that to be the top part. And you just go around like
And
a
it's not a
pencil.
razor, it's just like,
It's a ceramic blade.
yeah, it's just,
I'm getting a bad
it's much,
shadow.
much safer.
Yep. I've never cut my hand with this one. Boy, this is a dark night.
When you're on a dark piece of paper, which doesn't help.
Yeah. I think I need to turn the light, the ring light. I get a
Well,
glare
turn
from the
it off.
glass is what I'm doing. That's a lot of my problem. But we got the job done. Oop, missed a little. Couple little places I didn't get quite through.
See, I got a couple of people joining. Laura.
Awesome.
Ruth,
Hello, Laura. Okay, there's that one. Save that. Let's
Patricia
do
wants
this
to know, is
one.
it like a sharp point on a pencil, that ceramic blade?
That's basically what it looks like. I don't know if I can get it up there closely. You can see the little blade.
Not really. You're pointing
No.
straight up. You gotta turn it
There.
sideways when you get it up there.
No? Hello?
Not really.
Well, it's about probably a 16th of an inch sticking out.
How many thousandths is that?
You're the engineer, dear.
Well,
I was
know
I
exactly.
did better with
62.5 thousandths.
I don't do math very well. Okay. Doo-doo.
I let Laura in, but it's coming in really slow.
Huh. Something in the air tonight.
That's part of a country song.
Okay. A little bit right here. Let's go this way.
Had your little trim job.
Yeah, I pulled it and I shouldn't have pulled it. That was my fault. Okay. Put this off to the side, get my ink and dab it. And we're going to start sticking it all down. Except for I'm going to map the pictures. I want to do that. Okay, one hole.
Does it show up much on the brown?
The ink? Yeah.
Yeah.
It does. Ink everything, however dark it is. It does make a difference. You don't notice it until you actually do it, and then you'll say, oh, it does. It does work. Okay. Let's get to sticking.
And all that Tim Holtz ink, there's so many different varieties of colors.
Yes.
And you seem to stay with the vintage, is it called?
The vintage photo. Well, I have other colors too, but when I'm doing lives, I usually just use the vintage photo. Okay, here we go. My ATG gun. Woohoo. All right. Put this one down, and then I'll show you the little embellishment stuff I got to go with it.
Like you're doing
Okay.
doodling tonight using your
Oh,
pen.
I'll doodle it. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do this next.
This is your
chevron.
burlap chevron.
Yep, my burlap
Part A.
chevron 1A. I know a lot of people don't use a lot of their adhesive. They'll just do a little bit here and a little bit there. Me, I want to make sure it sticks down, so I use it on everything.
I see Lisa sent a nice picture here. I can't quite pick out what it is. Looks like fingers almost, kinda,
Uh-oh.
but I'm sure it's not.
Okay, I'm gonna go this side. This is the only one I haven't done.
Slice blade refill. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Now this one, I don't know if it's a refillable one. There's different
Well, she's got a
styles.
picture here that's definitely.
I'll have to look. Well, I've had mine for a long time and I haven't had to replace it yet. So that tells you it's a pretty good blade, and I do a lot of
Jinxed it,
scrapbooking.
though, no.
Why?
But you just said you haven't had to replace it.
Okay. Knock again on wood. All right. Going a little
And
wide.
what she's trying to say is that on that picture, there's the white part on there. That's the actual blade.
Yeah.
And if you look at the picture, you can see it real clear right there.
Awesome. Thank you for posting that. That's great. I know the scrapbook store carries all kinds of slice products. All right, here we go. This
I kind of
down.
like the soda pop called slice. That's pretty good.
Do they even still make that?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know if they
If you
still
go
do.
south of that, need some sun drop.
Cheer wine.
Yeah. Of course, I think you get some of that here locally almost.
It's a specialty, but yes, you can still get it.
Should burlap give you some challenges?
Nope. I overcome. All right, here we go. Let's get these down.
Patricia says she likes the way the burlap breaks up the brick.
Yeah. Burlap's good for everything. The other day, I know some of you guys commented, you want to know where I got the white burlap and those little flowers. I actually did a little research. I didn't find any yet, but I'm going to have Stacy at Scrap Mania look and see if she can get sheets of white, because I think that would be really, really
White
awesome to
burlap?
have. Yeah, white burlap. 'Cause
Take
they
it
had,
brown and we can bleach it.
no, that wouldn't be good. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit. We'll do it this way.
Glue it down a little bit.
We didn't use this side.
Sure.
Well, that's what I cut, put the circle on. Are you questioning me?
No,
Okay, just telling you.
just a verification.
All right, this one goes next.
You always should verify.
Oh, don't tell me I lost that little brown star. I'll bet I did. I
It
should have
was
glued
laid
it
on
on.
the edge, and I think you knocked it down.
Probably have to cut another one. Probably
No,
a
it's
goner.
probably right on the floor.
It's probably a goner.
It's down on the brown carpet. On your front where I thought I saw it.
You did see it fly off?
It was laying right on the edge of the glass there, so I think it went down.
No. Play taps because I think it's gone. We'll have to cut another one. Oh, here it is. All right, I'm gluing it down using my Barely Art glue. Oh, guys, check this out. Look at the refill bottle. Look how cool that is. It looks like a honey bear. Barely Art, that's the
Or a
refill.
Coca-Cola commercial at Christmas time.
This glue is really some of the best glue out there. I like this one, and I like the Barely Art, or the, I'm sorry, Art Glitter. Okay. So I'm not going to put it in the center. I'm going to do it like that. All right. Off to the side. So that little piece is done. So I don't lose it. Okay. This one. And then this is right inside of there. You guys like that layer look? Woohoo.
Might hold up just a little bit for me.
I can't pick that up right now.
Okay.
It's all down.
Okay.
It is down. This one, honey, I will pop up. How's that one? I will pop it. Let me grab some pop-ups. Oh, there's some here. All right. Did you guys know there's different thicknesses of these things? There is 0.04 and 0.08. And then they have them in the little squares and the big squares. And in black and white
And round and square.
and round. Yep. Okay. And then this is going to go in here. Like so.
Nancy says the layering is looking good.
Yeah. I always tell people, if you don't like the way your layout looks, add another layer. That's where Kiwi Lane, I believe, shines, in my opinion, is in the layering. I did ink that. Yeah, I did.
Whether you pop it or not, or
Yes.
elevate it. Lisa S says that the brown gear inside makes me think of a rotary phone.
There you
Well,
go.
it did until the blue one went in.
Well, there you
Yeah.
go.
For
You can
those
do a
that
phone.
remember a rotary phone, put your fingers in and you used to slide it around. You'll have to do one of those for one of your future layouts.
That's a cool idea. Get it right about there. Okay. This one. Go this way. Yep.
Sure, that's where you want it.
That's where I want it. Now, the piece for there. Let's put this one down here, get it ready.
You do red on that side, you gotta do red on the other side.
I did. I got a star. Okay. Now I gotta remember what I had there. I know I cut it out. There it is. All right, and this one, I will pop that one. And don't be afraid to experiment with ugly paper. And you girls know what I mean by ugly paper. Sometimes you buy this paper pack and you like maybe one or two out of it, and you got all this other stuff. And what do I do with it? Use Kiwi Lane. Kiwi Lane will turn anything into beautiful creations. I guarantee it.
You can make it go from really good to really great by crimping or
Embossing, inking, stamping. Okay, so it should go. Let's see what it looks interesting there, right about there.
so dig out all your old paraphernalia and you put it to use.
Yep. Okay. Now, let's do our pictures and we'll add the rest of these and then I'll show you the embellishments. I'm going to mat these in brown and or black, I'm sorry. Use black and this other blue. Okay, so I got a little lighter blue.
Ooh, that's not your pencil.
Got it. All right. I'm going to do this the old-fashioned way. I'm not going to use the templates. I'm going to use, just stick it on and eyeball it. You know, I tore apart, I don't know how many scrapbook magazines that I have. I've had tons of issues from since they started, and I probably just decided to tear the articles out. Well, when I'm going through it, well, I filled 3 recycle bins, if that tells you how many I had. But I can't believe how layouts were just square and just different colored paper, but they were all the same shapes. And I remember using Colozzle for a long time on my paper.
Which is kind of similar to Kiwi in some areas.
Some areas, yeah.
You're dating yourself out.
I
when you get
know.
a Scrapbook.
I know. There we go. That's better.
I think it was 1990 that we really got started.
Something like. All right, I'm gonna ink this one and stick it on the black.
We moved to Burlington December of 1997. And that's when you met Janet and Nacy, and she corrupted you into scrapbooking.
Yeah, she doesn't do a whole lot anymore. She's got all her books caught up, and so she does a little with her granddaughters.
But she lives down both the Murphys and
Yeah, the
Tennessee,
Nashville area.
which we almost thought about looking at property.
We did look at property there. We just didn't purchase. Not yet. We're still on the fence. I mean, I think we are going to go full-time RVing for a while. So I just can't see Lee sitting still in a recliner all day long. He's got to get out and do something. So that's what we're going to do. All right. Am I going off? I'm not going off too much, am I, the screen?
No, that's
Okay.
okay.
All right.
It's close, but you're okay.
Close.
You're close.
So see, I still do things sometimes the old-fashioned way. There we go. All right. And yes, I'm going to ink the black. Because it will hide any imperfections. Plus, it will make it distressed just a little bit. When you look up close, you will see it. Okay.
We were talking to Sonia earlier from Kiwi, and they're out in Idaho. She said it's been raining there all day, possibility of snow tomorrow.
Oh, not good. Bless her heart.
Yeah, I hope we're officially done with the white stuff for this year.
Me too. Okay, there's
Well,
that one.
for this part of this year, late this year, I'm sure we'll have more again.
Now these, a black and a blue and a black and a blue. So black, black, blue, blue.
You mean about matting? Is that what you
Yes.
mean?
Make sure I'm visualizing here. So black and blue, black and blue. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, here we go. Sometimes I just have to look at it and just think inside. Okay, if I put that there, what will it look like? Lee can tell you that sometimes I'm in the middle of the night sleeping and I will dream Kiwi Lane. It's like, oh, I got an idea, Lee. I got an idea. He does that for work though too. So we're even.
Patricia wants to know, did you decide not to use the text box?
No, I just haven't got there yet. I'm going to use the cream, I believe. That's what I'm thinking. No, I did not forget it. But thank you. You guys got to keep me on my toes. Okay.
But you're sitting down, your feet are flat on the floor. That's not on your toes.
No, it's not. Let's see, if I use the templates, I wouldn't have to do this measuring like this with eyeballing. It would get me perfect where I needed.
Why aren't you using?
I wanted to do it this way, see if I still had it in me to do it. You know, just checking. Okay. That one and that one when I get done. Now we got to do this one and this one in black. Okay. So you guys got plans for Mother's Day? You want to do anything big with your kids? Do you go to a crop?
Making meat before,
Make what?
go to the mega meet
Oh.
before Mother's Day.
Yeah. That's my Mother's Day present. Okay. And sometimes too, you guys, you can leave a little bit at the bottom or at the top or on the side, and you can journal also on that spot, so you don't have to
Or
make an
take
extra
on
one.
that black, use one with the white pins and
Yep.
make some little dashes and dots,
Which I could still do that.
X's and O's, as one country song goes.
Okay. It's just here. So
And you do till 9.
20 till 9. I will be done, dear. I promise. He keeps me on my toes for time. Love him to death.
You know, that's what I do at work. I'm all the time on a month
Mm.
schedule. Critical path,
Critical path.
schedule flow, cost.
Looks good. All right, we'll ink these up, get them stuck down. What I'm doing here. Think of what I'm doing.
So the question that's here is, what is the story behind the pickling food item?
Okay, so Lee, you have to fill them in on that. That's your job.
I've got one of my employees that reports to me. He has like a small farmette up outside of Madison, Wisconsin, and he raises just about everything. It's an old family, small farmette. They have their own chickens and have their own eggs, and so they hard-boiled some eggs and they put them in. They pickle them different ways, and this was,
Nasty.
I don't know, it was turmeric or what it was. I think it's the yellow spice.
Well,
and-
curry's yellow too.
Yeah, and so they pickled them in that, and they gave them to me as a holiday gift. And he had some homemade jam and a lot of other things. So I got this jar of eggs. And my kids saw that. They were here at the holiday time, and they were like, "What is that?" And I said, "It's pickled eggs. You can't eat those." I said, "Sure you can." So I took one out and ate it, and then I ate a second one. I tried to get my grandson to take a bite. He kind of started gagging, so he did not take a bite. My son wouldn't even smell it, let alone eat it. But I did eat them.
He ate every one of them. He wanted to know if I wanted to keep the pickle juice. I'm like, no, I'm good.
My mom used to, we'd can beets. And a lot of times the juice that was left, we put hard boiled eggs in after that and then let them kind of set up. But
Well, the story really is, though, this man will eat anything that doesn't eat him first. Anything and everything.
from time to time,
he-
yeah.
He believes food is an adventure.
I grew up eating raw hamburger all the time and it never killed me. It was actually quite good.
Ew, 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 ew,
So the
ew.
question here was it saffron? And it wasn't saffron. I think it was turmeric.
Gross. Gross, gross.
They were kind of strong tasted.
But he ate them. Okay, now I've got the journal spot. Need to do that. Need the arrow.
Do you remember where the arrow goes?
Yes, I do. I'm just trying to debate. Do I want it down or do I want to pop it? And I have to cut it in half. About like that. Okay, so there. Mark it there.
Just womp it with your scissors.
Just womp it right there.
You sure that's where you want to cut it?
Too late. Already done. And I think I'm just going to stick it down. I don't think I'm going to pop this one. So we're going to have some other dimension. And this is
You got the
already
right
like that.
side up.
Yes, I do.
So that's your ribs will pull the right
Yes,
direction.
I do.
Just checking.
And you guys, just with using a different texture like burlap, embossing, using crimper, paint, anything on top, is amazing because it just gives it a totally different feel about it. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to put the stars. All right, I'm gonna get some cream. I didn't have any here. There she goes.
So she's heading for her stash of paper. She has these wooden racks with drawers and different kinds of cabinets. And she has loads of paper.
Well, I have my 8.5 by 11 sorted different from the 12 by 12. So I have someday I'll get a video of the scrapbook room too.
Now they can't see the
I'm not-
template on the paper.
Well,
so
I'm
I'll
sorry.
but-
This and I can't. There's not
Right,
much I
it'll-
can do
it'll be
this
fine
one.
once you cut it.
Okay, so this is Everyday Adventures, number 3. This is that scrapbook kit. I can cut this away from the paper. But no, back to the story of this. So Lee, every Christmas, he gets pickled herring and has pickled herring and saltine crackers, puts it on saltine crackers. We all just run. He's the only one who likes it. It's one
And
of
wine sauce. Yeah.
it, and it's just nasty.
It's
And nobody
actually
will-
really good.
No, nobody wants it. Nobody will get near him when he's eating it. They all run, and he's always offering, "Do you want a piece? Do you guys want to buy it? It's really good." And we're like, "No, we're good. We can smell it from here." Okay. So eat this. Might be enough on
And
here.
I'm adopted, even though my name's Hanson. I don't really have very much Scandinavian in me, but my dad was Swedish. His parents were from Sweden. And so I kind of, I guess, got turned on to the pickled herring.
Yeah.
It's good.
No.
Everybody thinks it's raw fish. It's not. It's cold fish.
Okay.
It can't spoil.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Between the onions and the peppercorns and the cloves and the stuff that's in it.
Now, I'm thinking, do I want it over here? I think I like it over here, guys, but then that's gonna mess up my stars. Where did I go? Dum-dum-dum. What to do? What to do?
Lisa says, my husband is watching with me and he loves it too. He's Norwegian. Left side's what Patricia says.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that pickled herring in the wine sauce is
just do this
just
over here.
awesome on saltine crackers. And I can get a small container and I'll just have a few. The next thing I know, the container's empty of my pickled herring. So I've gotten it as much as, I don't think it's quite a gallon, but it's a pretty good sized bucket you can get around the holiday times. And that
Gross.
is so good.
No, it's not. It's gross. I think I get that on there. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll put this little red star over here.
But that's where I got into eating raw hamburger because my dad's Swedish and we take raw hamburger when we take it out of the package, we just roll it to a ball, put salt and pepper on and just eat it. When my mom was patting out hamburgers and she'd chase us out all the time because we'd end up eating all our hamburger up.
There we go. All right. We got it all down.
Well, it's not like you got Nancy on your side, said her dad's mom came over from Sweden when she was a girl. Thank goodness we never had those pickled fish to eat. Yeah.
They're not good, not good at all. Okay, so I'm gonna make a line in ink for my journal spot. And then I think I'll cut out that little flag. Let's see.
And Nick, yes, with Joni said, my husband was adopted through a Norwegian family. His mom was born there.
Okay. Let's do
My
this.
dad always said his family was Swedish, but I'm mostly
Yeah,
English, Scottish, Irish, little of this, little of that.
I'm
Not quite sure.
Danish, English, German, Native American.
Well, if you're Danish, you like raw hamburger too, then.
No,
You have the
absolutely
salad
not.
that's made with
Okay,
raw
so that's
hamburger.
Everyday Adventures 3. Get this cut out.
And I do like sushi. I like raw fish, whether it's sashimi or sushi.
I tried it, didn't like it. One of these props, I'm gonna do a layout of the fishing boat. We had a commercial fishing boat when I was a kid. My grandpa and my dad and my uncle. And they, in the wintertime, they would go down and I've
Where
got
did
some
they go?
pictures. Tarpon Springs, the
What
Sponge
state?
Docks, Florida.
And the Greek. area.
Yes. Well, I could just use this one. I'll bet I have enough on it. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You know, the Greeks eat a lot of fish too.
I know.
When I was there, I ate the smelt, which you kept telling me was fish bait, but it was actually really good.
Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I just don't have the same taste. I mean, I have come a long ways eating food that he likes. Like he loves Cajun, and I used
And Thai.
and I'm getting there. I am getting there.
Still won't eat the fish with the
No.
head on it, looking at you.
Okay. So pretty much we've got it done. Except for some doodling. And I'm going to put some of this stuff on.
Can
Okay,
you show 'em
so
just a little bit of what doodling is and what some of your other things
I
are
can do that.
before you're done.
Yeah, I can do that. Let me get. I usually stick with black, white, gold, silver. Okay, let's see. Which do I want to do first? Dum, dum, dum. Let's go around here. And you can doodle any design you want. Actually, Kiwi Lane has a quirky doodle sheet that has some great little designs on it. And so if you're afraid to tackle it on your own, that will give you some help. Like I said, that's called quirky. It's a wonderful little sheet. They put some doodle sheets in some of their monthly kits too. I like them a lot. My grandkids like them too.
Nancy said Swedish, Irish, English, Scottish. My young daughter used to say we are the ishes.
The issues. That's good. I like that. I like that. Okay. So let's do that one and let's do this one the same way.
And both Linda and I had some ancestors that were on the Trail of Tears that were Cherokee. So there's a pinch there, but it's hard to document it on my side. It doesn't really show up in the DNA, but yet the wedding records we found, there was actually a Cherokee lady that married into the family. So
Yeah, and my relative was actually an Indian princess. So she was the daughter of the chief. So there should be records somewhere, we're hoping. That's on our bucket list to do on one of our trips, is to travel the Trail of Tears. I bought the video of it.
Austin said she's headed to put the kids to bed. Thanks, Lee. and
You
Linda.
betcha. Thank you, Kristen. Okay, so there's that. So anyway, the things that he wants me to hold these up. I know he's going to say it. All right. See the little doodling there?
We're at.
Right here, right around the wheel.
It's not coming through.
It's not, are you serious?
I can't see it in the video.
Not
Oh,
now?
on the outside I do. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. There's that one.
Done in black
Yep, and there's that one.
on the red.
So I'll do some more doodle work on there, but here's what I wanted to show you what I got. This I got at Scrap Media just here the other day. This one's called Color Vibe Enamel Dots. It's winter, but it's got some of those cool grays and the maroons and some tans. And then I've got some Simple Stories buttons. These are also Color Vibe. This is browns and grays, creams, black. And these are by Tailored Expressions. Tailored Expressions is a company here in Iowa, not too far from us. And this is a new product for them, gold matte enamel dots. But they almost have, oh, what do I call it? It's a matte, but it almost looks like
metallic, like
yeah,
copper.
yeah, well, it almost looks like a real of
Metal button.
yeah, thank you. So and these you can get at the scrapbook store, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these big ones. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we got plenty.
Nancy said they were at southwestern North Carolina, at the beginning point of the Trail of Tears. She said it was so sad.
Like I said, I bought the video and I know some of the stories, and it makes me wonder exactly what my relatives went through, and I want to know, but then I'm like you, it's like, do I really want to cry that much? And because I know they did them wrong. Okay, so there's that one. Can you see that, Lee, what I did?
Barely.
Just barely. All right, let me hold it back up.
Just have to go up and tip it a little bit now. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you guys see that one? All right, so that's what I'm going to do on this. I'm going to doodle all over it, and then I'll post what templates I used and the papers that I used. Has anybody else got any questions or anything? I will be live again with Kiwi Lane on the Zoom next month, the first Friday of June. And then, like I said, I do Scrap Media on Sunday night. So if you want to see us a little more, please join us at 5 o'clock on the Scrap Media Facebook page. If you have any questions, not this Sunday, and maybe not Mother's Day. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I'm going to talk with the owner and see what she wants me to do. But if there's something you guys want to see special put together, let me know. So I'm willing to scrapbook anything for you guys. Yeah. All right. Anything else we need to say? Oh, the Everyday Kit. Don't forget the Everyday Adventure Kit is on sale. Well, it's for sale now. They just released it. It's $25.95.
And there are some borders that are on special up
Yes.
till May the 9th.
Yes.
But certain ones, not all of them.
Not all of them. There's just certain ones, but check that out. It's right on the front page when you sign in. I guess that's it. Comment in the community and we'll look for you there, as well as on Facebook. We do them all. We appreciate you guys joining us. It's been a pleasure to have you guys join us. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Look forward to seeing you
at the Mega Meet. Some of you, yes.
Darlene says fantastic layout.
Oh, and don't forget the first 20 people who come up to me at the Mega Meet there where we're cropping, I have a little gift for you. So the first 20 people that come up, come and pick it up. All right. Oh, I can show you a little. I'll give you a little sneak peek. Here, I'll give you a little sneak peek. So this is part of it. Okay. All right. Well, you guys have a great evening and a great rest of your weekend. We love you all so much. Appreciate you guys and the support that you give. It means a lot. And until we see you guys again, happy scrapping.
Good night. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night.